New year, new you. Welcome to Wednesday's Coffee and Conversation. Welcome back to Wednesday's Coffee and Conversation, a time that we set aside to reflect and think about Sunday's teaching time in order to actually put that teaching into practice in our everyday lives. Because we want to grow in our faith. We want to grow in our walk with Jesus this year. So thank you for joining us today. On Sunday, Pastor Warner shared a message called Preparing for a New Year, all about helping us set ourselves up for this new year. And make the choices and changes that we need to in order to make it a great year. So the first thing he talked about was encountering new problems. That requires of us new attitudes. There's a verse in Lamentations that he quoted that says, "I still dare to hope when I consider the faithfulness of God." And so this new year, we kind of face some similar challenges, similar problems that we had last year, but we're also going to encounter some new ones and some new challenges. And that requires of us that we change our attitudes and our prejudices towards those things. So the first question for you this morning is this: what attitudes and prejudices are you holding on to? What attitudes are you holding on to that were not helpful to you in walking through the crisis and the pandemic of the last number of months? What are the things that are not helping you address those problems, address those issues, or maybe other problems that you're facing in your life? What are the attitudes that you're holding on to that are not helping you walk through those challenges? Take some time to discuss and think about those things and even talk about how you can change those attitudes, what new attitudes you could have in place of those old ones. Moving on from the new problems, he talked about new pressures. And new pressures require of us new habits and new adjustments in our lives. Much of our lives is habitual. We do things out of habit, out of routine, out of muscle memory. So take some time to reflect on this second question today. What new habits do you need to develop this year? In 2021, as we face similar pressures and challenges, and as we encounter new ones, what are the habits that are going to help you get through it all this year? What new habits do you need to develop? Maybe it's simple things like you need to develop better time management habits. Maybe you need to develop habits of, being physical and exercising and just doing things to help your mental health side of things. Maybe it's habits like reading your Bible and praying each day. What are the habits that you need to develop this year in order to face new pressures and new problems? It could be easy to think that everything is bad right now, that it's just challenges, it's just problems and pressures and struggles that we're facing right now. But Pastor Warner on Sunday challenged us that there could also be a lot of new possibilities to see God move this year. What a great reminder for all of us. That as we enter into 2021, we can also look and hope for new possibilities that God has for us. But those new possibilities are going to require new actions of us. So our third question today is this: what hopes do you have for the new year, and what actions will be required of you? So what is it that you're hoping for this year? What is it that you're looking to God for and believing, this is a new possibility this year. God could move in this way this year. What is it that you're hoping for? And then after you discuss and think about that, what is the actions that will require of you? What new actions, what new adjustments in your life do you need to make in order to work towards those new possibilities and embrace those new hopes in 2021? There's your questions for this morning. Again, take some time to reflect on them, discuss them with your family, or call up a couple friends and discuss them together. Remind each other that we're not doing this alone. We're not walking through life alone. We're not walking through this pandemic alone, but we're doing it together. God bless you, church.